Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some practical and effective ways to save money and grow your savings, no matter your income or budget. If you've ever felt like your savings could use a boost, stick around, because these strategies are easy to implement and can make a big difference in your financial future. Let's get started. The first step to saving more is having a clear and meaningful goal. Ask yourself, what am I saving for? It could be an emergency fund, a much-needed vacation, or even a down payment for your first home. The more specific you are about your why, the easier it becomes to stay motivated and disciplined. Now break that goal into smaller, more manageable milestones. For example, instead of focusing on saving $10,000, aim for $500 increments. Track your progress along the way. This creates a sense of accomplishment that keeps you moving forward. You'll be amazed at how those little wins add up over time. Remember, every step you take gets you closer to achieving something truly meaningful. A powerful way to save is by using the envelope method. Here's how it works. At the beginning of the month, withdraw cash for your discretionary spending. Then, divide that cash into envelopes labeled for different categories, like groceries, dining out, or entertainment. Here's the key. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, that's it. You're done spending in that category until the next month. It might sound old school, but it's incredibly effective. Why does this method work so well? It's all about creating awareness. Having a physical limit for each spending category forces you to be intentional with your money. You're less likely to overspend, and you'll quickly identify areas where you might be leaking money. Plus, there's something about seeing your progress, physically handling your budget, that keeps you more engaged and on track. What if you took a complete break from spending? That's the idea behind the No Spend Challenge. Choose a specific time frame. It could be a day, a weekend, or even an entire month, where you commit to avoiding all non-essential purchases. No coffee runs, no impulse online shopping, just sticking to the basics like groceries, rent, and bills. The beauty of this challenge is that it's not just about saving money, it's about building awareness. When you pause unnecessary spending, you gain clarity about what really matters to you and what you can live without. It's like hitting the reset button on your financial mindset. Plus, you might be surprised at how much you can save in just a few days. And the best part, that newfound mindfulness often sticks with you long after the challenge is over, helping you make smarter choices moving forward. Impulse buys can wreak havoc on your budget, which is why the 24-hour rule is so effective. Before you make that spontaneous purchase, whether it's a new gadget, a trendy outfit, or even something small like a coffee gadget, wait 24 hours. Seriously, just pause. Use that time to evaluate if you actually need the item or if it's just a fleeting desire. Often, giving yourself this little buffer helps you see the purchase more clearly. Whether it aligns with your priorities or is just an emotional reaction to a clever ad or a moment of boredom. This method is a total game changer for preventing emotional spending. And here's the thing. You'll find that, more often than not, the urge to buy fades after a day or two. That's money saved and a better handle on what really adds value to your life. Automation is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to save money consistently. Here's how it works. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account every time you get paid. Think of it as paying yourself first. Even if it's just 10% of your income or whatever amount you can afford, it adds up over time. The beauty of automation is that it removes the need for willpower or decision-making. You're saving money without even thinking about it. This habit not only helps you build a solid safety net, but also creates a sense of discipline and consistency in your financial life. And over time, you'll be amazed at how quickly those savings grow. It's one of those small, low-effort changes that can make a huge difference down the road. Let's talk about the cash-only rule, a simple but powerful strategy for managing your spending. For certain categories like dining out, entertainment, or even personal treats, commit to using only cash. Take out a set amount at the start of the week or month and leave your cards at home or tucked away. Here's why this works. When you physically hand over cash, you feel the transaction more than you do when swiping a card. It creates a sense of mindfulness. You're more aware of how much you're spending, and once the cash is gone, that's it. There's no room for overspending. This rule is especially useful for those areas where you're tempted to go overboard. It's a straightforward way to stick to your budget and avoid the temptation of relying on credit or debit cards for just a little extra. Here's a fun and effective challenge. Save before you splurge. The idea is simple. Before you treat yourself to something, save the same amount first. Let's say you're eyeing a $30 dress or a new gadget. Instead of jumping straight to checkout, find ways to cut back on other expenses until you've saved that $30. Then, transfer that amount into your savings account before making the purchase. This habit does two things. First, it helps you build your savings while still allowing room for the occasional splurge. Second, it makes you pause and think carefully about whether the purchase is truly worth it. As a bonus, you'll find yourself appreciating those splurges so much more because you've earned them. It's a small mindset shift, but over time, it can have a big impact on both your savings and your spending habits. Let's talk about food, one of the biggest areas where people often overspend. It's so easy to grab takeout or impulse buy snacks, but here's the thing. Planning your meals and cooking at home can save you a lot of money. A simple tip: make a shopping list before you even step foot in the store and stick to it. This one change can stop you from buying those unnecessary items that add up quickly. And here's a bonus tip. When you're cooking, opt for generic or store-brand products. Trust me, they're usually just as good as the brand name stuff, but they cost a fraction of the price. This applies to everything: groceries, cleaning supplies, even toiletries. These small adjustments might seem insignificant at first, but they really add up over time, leaving you with more money for things that actually matter to you. And there you have it. 9 simple ways to save money and boost your savings. The key here is consistency. Even small changes, when done over time, can have a huge impact on your financial health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and consider subscribing for more content like this. Also, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.